And today we are going to be doing something very interesting. You see, look at our defensive line. It's trash. Cleveland Farrell is kind of practically my best pass rusher here. And there are a few players that I would maybe like to get out of my hands or something like that. So we are going to trade Jamal Adams. I know he's our best defensive player, really, but I mean, hey, we need to fix this defense, man. We're also gonna trade Rocky Sin. He's just pretty much a useless point of the team, and I would prefer having him off the roster. And the last but not least, we're also going to have Airdrie Robertson in. So we're gonna get a lot of value. If all of these guys could just get that green value, we could get a ton of value. So we could get it from the Lions, but they don't have enough cap space. I don't think even on a lot of teams have enough cap space for Robertson. Well, for all these players. But I feel like I'm just gonna trade them to the Broncos. Sure, yeah, they're gonna freaking mess up Yaquanson's value, but whatever. But Bradley Chubb is 27. And I would like to pick him up because, like, let's face it, he deserves to get away from what is been quite a mediocre team for a while now, and having him away would definitely be nice for him. So we're gonna trade him, of course. I also would like to have maybe first round pick next year and the year after, and the second next year, because like I'm trading Jamal Adams for him. You know what? How about this? Let's see if I just can get it just from him. Oh, I can. Bradley Chubb a first and a second next year just for Jamal Adams. So now I'm most going to trade Cameron Wills because I don't really want him on my team either. And plus he's also another guy who's just 27 and I don't really want. So what I would like to end up in getting is a nice young cornerback. I like to get one of those. I understand we have Ross, but like that's it. I mean, and maybe a little bit Tyler Campbell, but yeah, we need to get another young corner on this team. And you don't need 4 good corners, so give me J.C. Horn. That might be a big difference maker there. A trade for J.C. Horn? That's going to be interesting. But finally, let's trade Ron Robertson. And actually, you know what? I'm going to trade Noah Fant real quick. Because I have something to think about. A.J. Brown might just be better as my tight end, I feel like. Because we have so many good powerhouse receivers. We don't need all of them. So, yeah. But the thing is there going to be a team that even has cap space for all these players? You know what? Let's go to the Vikings. Of course, they're not going to go get, like, Justin Jefferson or something like that. But I would like... I mean, I would like to pick up Harrison Smith, but, like, he's so old. Like, they don't really have any safety that I'm interested in, which is quite a concern since we do need safeties. But I kind of want to go all in. Just try to go get Danielle Hunter. But, I mean, again, they're just not going to accept the trade, unfortunately. Like, all I need is a like a young, strong safety who knows how to play the position. Like, this guy right here. Oh, they don't have enough cap. New England has enough cap, but like, yeah, he's like 27 years old. It's freaking ridiculous how freaking old he is. Or we could maybe look towards the future and go get Stephen Mann. But of course, then, I'm gonna at least have to ask for some picks because I'm not gonna just give you, hey, we're going to just take your player real quick. No, we're not going to just do that. We're also going to ask for a first-round pick next year. And then that's it. I can't actually believe that they actually accepted it. But, hey, I don't care. Now we got a nice, solid sophomore safety that will probably be a nice, just, young defensive player on the defense. Now, unfortunately, we do not have, like, anyone so far to... Well, I probably might have I might have, like, Darren Taylor. I hope Darren Taylor and Cleveland Farrell can, like, swap, or I could just have Darren Taylor start. It's one of the two. Because I don't want, whoever my backups are, in terms of that position. And we are in a miter hole in terms of the running back position right now. So, well, I mean, Glover's going to be back next week. Thank the Lord. But, yeah, I think we're going to have a little bit of a concern in terms of the running back position. So, there's definitely going to be some fixer-uppers on that side of the ball. So, yeah, so for now, I have Darren Taylor as the starting left end, which that's going to be a nice player to have on the defensive side of the ball. Like, we're dealing with a couple injuries right now, which it's pretty upsetting. So, I mean, now since we freed up so much, like, space for players to move around, and of course I'm moving AJ Brown to tight end, maybe I should make the move of going to get a free agent running back. I mean, let's face it. I mean, I understand. We have like 6 fullbacks on our team. But, yeah. I am going to upgrade his blocking a little bit. So, because, let's face it, we're not going to go anywhere if I have him. So I'm also going to upgrade his run blocking by 20. Because I would like him to at least have solid run blocking. But don't worry, his pass, he's going to be up by 10. You know what? This will be going up by 20. Alright, 66 blocking. He's at 99 overall. Wow. That's going to be interesting. Alright. For exchange, since I did upgrade his speed, I will decrease his speed, because I don't want to make him just this OP for a tight end. So I will decrease his speed, I guess, like, to maybe, like, I'll do it to a 91. Maybe decrease a little bit of his excel, 1 awareness, but I will increase his strength by 1, so, yeah, now he's a 98 instead of a 99. Happy now? So, like, I did that because that Eskridge can get the ball a little bit more, but the only concern is now we don't even have a 5th wide receiver. And our rookie receiver, who I really would like to not play, is playing, so... But we also got a hidden development receiver that I would like to have the chance to get the football. So, yeah, I think I might move him to my 4th wide receiver instead of my 5th. So... Oh, I didn't mean that. What's that funny to think about that N'Keal Harry had like a really good season last year, remember? And that guy had such an amazing season somehow. Marvin Jones Jr. is a free agent, but we're not here for like... Okay, that was weird. I'm here just to get, like, not even a good receiver. I'm just here to, like, get, like, someone to play my, 4th receiver position. I'm not, and also for someone extremely young as well. I'm not here just to get someone, like, who's, like, 23, 24. So, Peyton McIntyre, welcome to the team. But, before we do, go... I would like to see some potential free agent pickup that I could potentially pick up, but I would like a young running back who's also not that terrible as well. I mean, I could take a chance on Kyron Hill, but no. Here's another thing we also gotta look. Is I don't want to look for like a power back. I want an elusive back because we already have enough power backs on our team. So, and I also like to see the speed as well. I like Andrew Younger. He's alright. And plus, he does have a year of experience in the practice squad, so that might not be a bad move right there, picking him up. Got 90 speed. I also don't want him to be like my second running back. I want my boy Logan to be my second running back. So, yeah. Yeah, I want to like upgrade this guy just a teensy weensy. He does have hidden development, which that means he's getting. I know he's probably gonna get a star development, but like, I don't care if that's star development. He's gonna get way better during going down in the season. So that's why I kind of want to upgrade him just a teensy weensy. So then he gets the chance to actually play as a slot receiver, just in case if like Paris Campbell or Dwayne Eskridge gets hurt or something like that. But I really don't. I can't wait for Joe Logan to come back because like, boy, I mean, no offense, Haywood. Like Haywood has not been doing he has did a decent job out of, you know. But, like, yeah, that's kind of it. You know what I mean? But, we're moving on to week 3. We finally are actually getting into a game instead of just sitting here and doing nothing. And also, by the way, we had enough weapons on our team. I thought it would make sense that we could have traded him anyway. But my only concern is that our defense is now getting significantly worse since we lost Rock Johnson. Now we have Tyson Campbell. We also have, well, now, you know, Jamal Adams is gone. Like, we have lost a couple of players, which I won't be too surprised we even lose this week. Just because of all these new additions to the team. And I am not going with Oscar Graham. I mean, I know we barely know anything about him, but, like, bro, I don't need... I mean, I am going to need a pass rusher. Don't prove me wrong. But I'm just not in awe with that player. I'm kind of just saying that. Same with him. He kind of has the exact same stats. Does everybody has, like, a 3 or something right now? Since it is only just the first mock draft? Oh, yeah. Okay, so maybe later down we can actually know a little bit more about him. Which that's going to be a very good thing. So, and maybe with that other ability, we might see how actually good he's going to be. Beauty Week reward, I'm not even going to be that surprised. It's end up being, yep, Brett Biggers. But Ross had 9 tackles, an interception, and 2 forced fumbles. Okay, so, yeah. Ross, I guess he may have just had a lump of a rookie year. Because he did really well in that game. Which probably was the reason why we even had... Oh, wait. I did defense, didn't I? I think I did defense, so let me look back at offense real quick. But, yeah, we got not a difficult game against the Giants. Hopefully we could just, like, play a normal game of football. And win, of course. But, yeah. And, I mean, I took the Eskridge, him coming back, pretty seriously. And look at what he did last week. Like, honestly, we really just needed Metcalf and Eskridge, which is why I'm like, I don't really need Noah Fant on my team anymore. I didn't really need him. And also with the introduction of Brandon Chubb, it's going to significantly give the corners a little bit more of a break. Because, like, we're actually putting more pressure onto the quarterback, which has been a big concern for this defense, which is, I think, the reason why they've been sucking for a while. Is just because we're barely being able to put pressure onto the quarterback. They're literally just having a picnic over in the pocket.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And they get him down, but not before he takes it.
Which is probably why that would have been 7 instead of 3 if we didn't end up making that move for Bradley Chubb. And also, that was kind of a steal of a pick. Like, the fact that you traded Jamal Adams for a quality player in Bradley Chubb, who, again, if he does get injured, that would be a little upsetting, but I mean, who cares? Like, we also got a first and a second next year, which I know they did technically get a little more value because they did get, like, again, 2 picks, but we couldn't trade 1 and 3 stuff, but they didn't get a first and a second next year. And they didn't get as good as a player as Bradley Chubb. That's another thing you gotta point out. So, hey, you kind of got it around that exact same value. And holy cow, our run defense crap dead. This corner is about to get wrecked. Watch this. Boom. Yep, told you. Told you. See, I told you. We only need Metcalf and Eskridge, and then boom, we're gonna just drive everyone down the field.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I guess that's a Glover as well, because Glover's been pretty solid too. Hey, 6%, not 6%, like 100% so far in this game. He's only thrown the ball 6 times, so that's nice.
Out of the backfield, because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Flush to his right.
Yeah.
He will slide to a stop.
I'm just hoping that our top 5 pick, I think, I don't think we checked last time, but I'm just, like, I don't really remember. I might have to look back at one of my episodes, or I could just, you know, just look at it right now. And sorry if it was the pick as I expected, but, and I'm sorry for the pick if it wasn't, because sometimes my memory just don't want to remember that thing specifically.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business.
Yeah, that is a good point.
They're back on the field.
He finds his man complete. It's Glover.
Like, bro, I can just keep throwing the ball to Glover because you guys don't know how to block the running back. You have Saquon Barkley. You should probably know how to do this.
They'll run on 1st down. Glover. And just shedding him off there. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPO...
Touchdown! That's caught.
But you know what I can't wait for is that New York versus the New York Giants versus the New York Jets game. Like, I mean, if that does happen, which I hope it does, that is going to be a very good game. Because because they're both actually good. So, that's interesting. I mean, I don't know if the Jets were good back in the 80s. Because, like, remember the days where they had, like, Lawrence Taylor and stuff? Or 90s? I think it was the 90s, but... I mean, again, I could be wrong.
They'll drop to throw. He sets to
Oh,
fire
bazooka. Oh,
deep.
dang
This
it.
is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception.
I always had question, and I always ask myself this, and it would have been, what happened if DeAndre Hopkins, or let's say, for example, Jadeveon Clowney wasn't traded. Let's say, for example, all the trades that happened just didn't exist. I mean, the Texans would probably still be good, right? You think? Like, that they would still have J.J. Watt, DeAndre Hopkins. They wouldn't have Brandon Cooks, but like you're taking Hopkins every day over Cooks. Let's face that regardless. I mean, no, it's the Cooks. Cooks is still a good receiver. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like you're getting someone absolutely crazy at that position. And you could literally see how good he was when he went to Arizona. And also, the other thing that Arizona had, which the Seattle's didn't, was actual receivers. Like, because over in freaking Houston, you had, like, no one. You didn't even have a running back. So, like, it was just constantly him getting the football every single play. I mean, I told Deshaun Watson with his legs, it's kind of just himself, and yet he was still making these amazing catches. So, yeah, I mean, it's just been an incredible career for him, and unfortunately, he did, get suspended, of course, for reasons, but yeah, this has been such a successful career. There you go, touchdown, A.J. Brown. Who said we needed to run a field goal? Who did? Some pancakes. I don't like it.
That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead,
I'm actually really curious to see what he's going to
become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's gonna get
They were not expecting me to throw the ball to Glover. They did not expect that.
Catch and run. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
See, like, if we don't have, like, Glover on our team, it would be a little frustrating in some situations, so it is kind of just better if we had him on the team.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. He'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Brown, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive
Where's
down
the
the
best
field to extend their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
2nd down and inches. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 93 yards. looked rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Ooh, Washington the Memorals.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Dwayne Eskridge. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. They'll go option to the short side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Steps away to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, it's Glover. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Oh no, I'm injured.
We've got a man down on the field. First throw now for the backup lock. They'll roll it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed out.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, it's an ideal start as they move to 3.
Not really. #1 overall pick, and we wasted it on it. And he literally just started as a backup. Is he not #1? I'm curious.
Tonight, from the... And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The numbers for him from a week ago: 12 carries, 115 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync. When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game, because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Got a man, it's Brown. Brown with his stick skills. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense, because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Touchdown! It's complete. DK Metcalf, his 6th touchdown of the season. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Going for Metcalf.
Oh
on the
my
deep
God,
ball.
what a pass to
Got his man
Metcalf.
complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf with it. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. And he's going to be brought down. Back in his own
Peyton Turner.
6-yard line. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and
Rashawn
18.
Slater, you're letting
Incomplete.
freaking Peyton Turner to get to the quarterback. Yes, Peyton Turner. Are you a literal psycho or what?
He's got a man complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, is less likely to draw the flag.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Seahawks. J.J. Arthur. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Able to avoid him at the 40. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets it down to the 32.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The Browns are the worst.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And now they're in the hurry-up.
You need some blockers, man.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yards. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the 1st half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. A flag down. Let's see if this will stand. And And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over with the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point right down the middle. Third quarter action to this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game. And this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 141 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Oh my God, you are so terrible.
Knocked down and incomplete.
Even I would have made that throw correctly.
On a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet,
touchdown! Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete.
Bro, this is so unfair.
So
Frickin' DK Metcalf catch frickin' everything.
Down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. Runs through the contact, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Glover. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the...
Yeah.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start with the option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. While the training staff works on him. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
Dancing to his left. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This is a big offensive explosion, help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road date next week when they take on Washington. Meanwhile, for New Orleans,